Yo, what is going on, guys? Alex7 here. Welcome back to another Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown video. And before I even start off today's video, guys, I just want to let you know that this video is pretty much all speculation. None of it is confirmed. However, if you don't like speculation videos, then click off this video right now, because listen, if I'm wrong, I'm not saying sorry this time. But anyways, as we all know, the recent trailer for TDU was just shown at Nakon Connect, and of course with a little bit of a dev insight. However, throughout this trailer, there are a ton of inconsistencies, especially when you include the website as well. So in this video, I'm going over the 10 inconsistencies throughout this entire trailer, throughout this entire website, because it was said that Hong Kong Island is the location for TDU. However, I'm pretty certain that we will be able to travel beyond Hong Kong Island, especially when you include all of these inconsistencies. I'm sure KT have a ton of stuff up their sleeve. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is a pretty weak argument, because again, I'm not too certain how far this can actually go. But during the Nakon Connect show, one of the devs named Amari was actually talking about the environment, and during this time he brought up the word marshes. And of course, maybe in French when you say marais, it doesn't mean actually marshes in English, but anyways, the only marshes I could actually even find around the Hong Kong area is actually in northern Hong Kong mainland. So if we could actually go this far, it makes me believe that what we're actually going to be seeing in TDU is Lantau Island, Hong Kong mainland, and Hong Kong Island. I'm sure it'd just be that, and they'd break it off to make it look like an island altogether. But however, again, we're just going to have to wait and see. But like I said, the marshes are only available and seen on Hong Kong mainland, and actually they're pretty famous for that as well. But that's one of the weakest points I have. Let's go over the 9 pretty damn large facts about the recent trailer. Okay, so the most obvious one is the port, guys. We all know the port was a huge scene in the trailer, as you can see the Aston Martin and the Range Rover racing around in it. And of course, a port this large is nowhere to be found on Hong Kong Island. And we already know that KT are building said island at 1:1 scale, so if there's no room to even make a port like that, they can't really extend Hong Kong Island to make a port as such. And I'm sure, why would you put this in a trailer if we can't even race around it? Because like I said, technically that is false advertising, but I'm sure KT have something up their sleeve. Because don't forget, there's another 8 inconsistencies within this trailer. But however, the port is one of the most important ones, and I highly doubt KT put that in the trailer for no reason. I mean, even from the previous head-to-head trailer, it was already hinted in the trailer the coordinates of Hong Kong Island. So it's very much so possible that we're going to be getting Hong Kong mainland and Lantau all beyond Hong Kong Island, as that is what they'd hint to us. But anyways, next point, let's talk about the airport sign, which is near the end of the trailer. Now, of course, this was pretty much hidden in the trailer. A lot of you guys didn't actually see it first time, but however, why would you just slip in an airport sign if there's no airport on Hong Kong Island? However, we all know where the airport is. The airport can be found right off the island of Lantau, which again would make a lot of sense if we actually got this in the game. And when you think about it, an airport is pretty damn key, whether that be abandoned or an actual airport in the game. An airport is actually key, especially, might I add, if KT wants to expand TDU in the future with, say, another island DLC. Because I mean, this is Nakon's biggest game. I'm sure they'd want to take it further and go further, and an island DLC, especially in today's day and age and modern technology, it is quite possible to actually have that. But nonetheless, let's actually move on to another inconsistency, which is the neon signs that can be linked to businesses in mainland Hong Kong. So let's think about this for a second. You say the island is Hong Kong Island, however, you show neon signs of businesses that can only be found on mainland Hong Kong. And that isn't something that you can do by accident. That is something you must be doing on purpose. And honestly, I think it's another hint as to why we can travel beyond Hong Kong. And the fact that it isn't just one business sign showing, it makes me honestly believe that all of these things were put in the trailer on purpose, because they've already hinted to us the location, like I said, in the head-to-head trailer. So why would they not do it in this one? And of course, the inconsistencies don't stop there. One of the biggest ones is that during this scene, it actually shows an entire map of not only Hong Kong Island, but mainland Hong Kong and also Lantau Island, which altogether, if you haven't seen my previous video, it looks incredible. And honestly, this may be one of the best maps to be in a TDU game ever. I said what I said, and in fact, it might even be better, debatable might I add, against Tenerife or Gran Canaria, which I would still love to see later on. However, the area of Hong Kong is still pretty damn good. But of course, it doesn't stop there, because in a few frames later, it shows this. a tunnel leading away from Hong Kong Island. And of course, we all know that this tunnel matches up to this right here, which is Route 2 or Highway 2, whatever you want to call it. It actually connects Hong Kong Island to Hong Kong mainland with an underwater tunnel. So hold on guys, this is getting pretty exciting. Why would they show that in the trailer if we can't even leave Hong Kong Island? But forget about that, let's move on to one of the next inconsistencies. And this actually might be the strongest inconsistency that I've actually found. In fact, I don't think anyone has found this at the moment. Okay, so if you go to testdriveunlimited.gg, you will see this show up on your screen. And as you can see, it's just an Aston Martin, the Range Rover, and the Solar Crown Hotel in the background. And you can see what looks to be a bridge leaving the Solar Crown Hotel. And you're probably wondering, yo, hold on, what is this? Now previously I said this kind of looks like Macau, which up on the screen is what I am referring to. However, I think I changed my mind on that scenario, because let me tell you why. Now officially we know that the Solar Crown Hotel is actually located on Hong Kong Island in Victoria Park. So let's assume for a minute that this is Victoria Park. Now I think they put this fictional bridge here, which we won't see in the game either, and obviously not in real life, but they put this here to basically say that we can travel beyond Hong Kong Island, which is why you see the Aston Martin and the Range Rover leaving the Solar Crown Hotel on this fictional bridge. And actually, if you zoom in to the bottom right corner of this picture, you're going to see two very interesting buildings. And up on the screen is where you can actually find these two buildings. One looks to have a little upside down triangle in it with a very nice roof, and the other looks to have a ton of different roof lines on it. Now, obviously you can see that both of these look to be almost an exact match, or an exact replica I might add, of the ZQ Center in Hong Kong mainland, and of course the Hong Kong West Kowloon Rail Station. And you guys can't deny it that these buildings look very, very oddly familiar to both of these buildings I just showed you IRL. And of course, where can you find both these buildings? On Hong Kong mainland. Yes, Hong Kong mainland. So what are the odds you decide to make this promotional art and put two key buildings that are found on Hong Kong mainland on said Hong Kong Island where the Solar Crown Hotel is located? It just doesn't make any sense. And also, might I add, I have not seen any buildings that look anything like either of these two on Hong Kong Island, only Hong Kong mainland. And like I said, they look very, very familiar. But let's move on to another key one, and that is because the dev said Hong Kong and not Hong Kong Island specifically. But again, it's not that much of a strong argument, just because again, you can't read too much into words. However, you can read into a lot of actions and a lot of different images, etc, etc. But I'll let you guys decide for that in the comment section below. And while we're also talking about wording, I might as well talk about the website, which also does not mention Hong Kong Island, but mentions only Hong Kong. So what are the odds, guys? What are the odds? It's a pretty high chance that we're going to be able to travel beyond Hong Kong Island. And of course, my final and last point and inconsistency is the pretty much most obvious one. There is no roads on Hong Kong Island that you can actually get to and hold a top speed in a very fast vehicle. And I'm sure Katie know that. This is called Test Drive Unlimited, guys, first and foremost. So if you can't even drive your vehicle and get to a top speed, what is the point? However, where can you get to top speeds and hold it? Obviously Hong Kong mainland, with the vast amount of highways, and it doesn't stop there. Hong Kong, like I said guys, in fact the whole Hong Kong area is a very, very good map, and I can't wait to see more information and hear more information from Katie and Nakon in the coming future. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm going to stick on the speculation and say that you are going to be able to travel beyond Hong Kong Island. But again, this isn't confirmed, it's just all speculation, so if I'm wrong, I'm not saying sorry. But if you did enjoy this video, leave a like down below and subscribe for more TDUSC content. You already know what it is, guys. I'm Log7, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. I'm out. Peace.